Welcome to your Pilates Reformer workout and welcome to your express session today. This is a shorter edit of an extended cut that I will post exclusive to my members. If you don't know what that is, I will post a link to my channel membership. There you will find that video as well as over 85 exclusive workouts, weekly workout plans so you never have to guess what to do. Lots of prop work, restorative stretching, all kinds of variations so you can really take your practice to the next level. My members are going to use the Magic Circle later. If you are just here for the Express, you will not need that. And before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. It's a no-brainer. I post new workouts all the time and I don't want you to miss a thing. All right, rotating to lie on your back, you'll see that I have removed the foot bar. And that's specific to my machine. This is a Balanced Body Metro IQ reformer. If your reformer allows you to lower the foot bar, you can just do that. We will take these straps into the palms. Raise the arms up over your shoulders. Give yourself a little bit of room between your shoulders and the shoulder blocks, and feet will be down on the platform. Now, we want the carriage away from the stopper. So what do I mean by that? We want some space between the moving platform and the stopper. Fingertips should be just about right over your shoulders, and we want to think about widening the collarbone. So what do I mean by that? We're going to let the shoulders relax back. We're going to make sure the back of the shoulders makes contact with the mat without gripping or pressing them down firmly. So hands and straps, pressure into the palms. We're going to begin raising the right leg up to tabletop and lower it back down. Left leg comes up to tabletop and we lower it back down. So just start this one naturally. Start to pay attention to what is happening in your pelvis and in your trunk. For many of us, there'll be a lot of wiggling as that leg comes up, especially as we place the other leg down. That may start to get really mobile. I will take this opportunity to iterate the goal. So we want to really keep full stability through the torso, through the pelvis, as the legs lift, lower down, and change, which is easier said than done. This looks like a super easy, simple exercise, but once you find the core stabilization, holy moly, there it is. Some things to think about. Make sure that you are not bulging out with the abdomen. We want a sense of drawing in and up from the pelvic floor all the way to the sternum, like your belly button is pulling up toward your chin. Good. Now let's continue that flow with the hands firmly in the straps without pressing down. Raise the right leg to tabletop. Bring the left leg up to meet it. Place the right leg down, left leg down. Now we alternate legs. Left leg comes up, right leg comes up. Left leg goes down, right leg goes down. So we continue switching which leg we start on. And you may notice as soon as that second leg comes up, that's when the real core stabilization really has to kick in. We'll do 2 more each side. Good. And left. If you need to imprint your spine, meaning flatten out your back into the mat, that's completely fine. But if you feel comfortable in a neutral, and you're able to fully activate through the core without arching, you are more than welcome to take a neutral spine. Last set. Good. Close the stopper for a second. Release any tension you might have felt in your arms. You can walk your feet wide along the platform and just rock the knees side to side. Good. My extended video members will get to use the Magic Circle next. All right, next up, we're gonna do some side lying arm and back work. I'm gonna bring out my trusty pink yoga block. This will be my pillow. You do not have to use this. You can just lie flat on your side. Either rest your head on your bicep or onto your hand. Either is fine. We will use 1 light spring or 1 extra light spring for this one. This can get a little intense on the triceps over time, so if that's an area that's a little more sensitive for you, you might want to skew lower. When you are ready, we're going to lie down on your side. I'm on my right side facing forward. You can be facing whichever direction makes sense for you. Rest your head down onto the yoga block. Legs will be in tabletop, so we probably need to move back pretty far on the mat and bring the knees right in line with your hips. With the short strap in my left hand, I'm going to reach the arm up over my shoulder and send the top hip away so that they're stacked on top of each other. Top hip right on top of bottom hip. And you'll see there's a little bit of lift in my bottom rib, so we want to aim for that sensation for you too. So keeping the core nice and composed, hips stacked, big breath in, exhale. We press the hand down next to your side, pivot or fidget, and raise it up. Exhale, press down into your side and raise it back up. Now, if you're doing this and you're going, this doesn't feel like a whole lot, I'm kind of bored, stick with me. This is one that builds. Good. Now we're going to take 4 more, 8 of these. We want to take care to bring this directly to your side, not far forward, not far behind, just right to the side. Last 2. And last one. So we're getting lots of triceps, lots of lats, core as well. Good. Flip your palm to face behind you. You're going to bring the arm directly in front of your shoulder, keeping the torso completely steady. Exhale. Bring it back to your side. Reach the arm forward, forward, forward in front of your shoulder. Exhale, engage your back muscles. Press this to the side. For this one, 6. 4 more. Exhale. Feel your deep core come on as you exhale and press into the strap at the same time. Last 2. Slow and steady on this one. And last one. Good. Pause there. We will flip the palm to face down, raise the arm up over the shoulder, bring the arm in front of the shoulder and press back. Big arm circles. Flip the palm down, raise the arm up, bring it in front, exhale, flip the palm down. Now, last one before we reverse. In front of the shoulder. Ooh. Hello, pops. And now we reverse. Hand forward, hand up. Exhale, press down. Hand comes forward, hand goes up, and you press down. Last one. Up and down. Now flip your palm behind you for this last piece. We're going to keep the elbow bent and hovered right above your rib cage. We're going to bend into a tricep extension, bring the hand forward, exhale, press back. So we're just hinging at the elbow, bending and extending. 4 more. So you'll see my elbow is tight to the ribs, not floating out in space here. Last 2. Hips are still stacked. Core is still on, and we're not letting the carriage shoot us back and do the work as the elbow bends. We still need to stay in control. Good. Extend or bring the carriage back in. Ooh, shake out the arm. Open up through the chest if you like. Just a little something. Good. Still on that lighter spring. If you have long loops, you can place a long loop on the arch of this top foot. And we're going to just move into a little leg work. So for this one, you can stay lying down or you can come up to being propped up on your forearm. In that case, your forearm would rest onto the headrest. We would stay in this position. I'm going to lie down today. Why not? But feel free to pick whichever choice sounds best to you. So hips are stacked. We're going to lift that leg up to hip height, press directly to the side, and bend your knee to bring it back in. So especially if you're on a lighter spring, it's going to be important that you don't let power and momentum turn this into a nothing, right? Because we can jam through it, no problem. But if you slow it down and really focus on where you are activating in your body, it becomes a whole different story, right? We really have to stabilize quite a bit. So power is good wherever you want power. This is not that time. Just as if you were sprinting, we wouldn't want to be going slow and controlled, right? Last one, extend the leg side. We're going to hold it there. The leg is parallel, so your knees and your toes, your knee and your toes are facing forward. Hold everything stable and steady. We're going to pulse up and down. 6 more to make it 8. Last 2. And one. Continuing that theme of rotation, we're going to rotate the leg inward somewhat so the heel is pointing up, toes are pointing down. Hold the torso steady. Lift and lower the leg. Good. Really thinking about wrapping inward through the hips, so I'm getting the hip flexors nice and stable. Good. And rest. Now you can pound it out if you need to, or just rub a little bit to get some of that intensity out of there. Release the burning. Now we will restack the spine, lift up to hip height, press the leg to the side. Pointing your toe here, we're going to bring the leg all the way up, rotating it to external rotation as high as we like. Bring the leg forward. Now press firmly into the strap to bring it back. Externally rotate, toes to the ceiling, knees to the ceiling. Bring the leg as far up as you like. Bring the leg in front of the body. Exhale, press it back. Rotation, and really take care to make sure that the spring is not doing the work for you on the way up. Now we reverse. Leg comes forward. Once you go as forward as you feel you can go, reach the leg up and press into the strap to bring it around. Leg goes forward, really check on your hip and spine position here. Good. And exhale, bring it down. Very nice. Bend the knee, pound it out, take a breather, and we will go to the other side. We'll start with our arms and back next. All right, next up we're going into our sequence with the hand and strap. So as a reminder, we need to move pretty far back onto our mats and get your knees right in line with your hips. Press your top hip away so again your bottom ribs are lifting. Top arm starts extended down by your side. Raise the arm up over your shoulder. We do 8 of these. Big exhale. Press it right down by your side. So we really want a nice extension through the arm. Exhale. Bring it back. I just realized I'm twisting through my shoulders. Something is amiss. Let's take our last 6. That sounds funny. And raise it back up. It's like when you watch Drag Race or something and they're like, we're the final 14 when there are 16 people there. Anyway, 3 more left. Starting now. This is 3. Use your breath. Exhale. So you press into the strap. Feel your deep core, your transverse abdominis. Kick on. And press down by your side. Now here we're going to rotate so that the palm is facing backwards. The elbow is nice and lengthened, extended. Bring the arm in front of the shoulder. Now I need to fidget. Exhale. Press your hand next to your side. Inhale. Bring the arm forward. Big exhale. Bring it directly side. Good. All the way forward. All the way side. Really taking care to make sure that we're not pivoting or swiveling through the pelvis or the ribs. Good. Exhale, press back. Now we're going to hold it there. Big breath in. Relax your shoulder down. Reach your arm forward. All the way up. Press down into the strap. Flip your palm to face backwards. Reach the arm forward. Bring it all the way up. Exhale, press down. Again. Reach the arm forward. All the way up. Press it down. Now let's reverse directions. Arm comes up. Comes in front. Big exhale as you press side. All the way up. Forward without letting the shoulder drift with it as well. Again, up. Really finding your full range of motion. Feeling all those muscles around the scapula support. Now we pause here, anchor the elbow directly where it is. Without flexing through the wrist, we bend and extend. Triceps really nice and awake by now. Good. Let's keep going. 3 more. Last 2, this is going to be a fight. And last one, here we go. Oh, I just barely got it. Okay, struggle day on that right side. When you're ready, I'm going to take that strap off of the right arm. Pull forward, place your right or the second foot into it, whichever side you're on now. Let your legs come to that tabletop position. Press your top hip away, and we're going to get ready for our side lying leg sequence. So we're going to keep that lift in the ribs, stacking the hips. Lift your top leg up. We press side and bend the leg. Bring it all the way in. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, press side. Gentle reminder that we're not powering through this and making the rope slack. We don't want that. Good, 5 more. And bend. Especially if you're on the lighter springs, you really want to emphasize the control here. Final 3. Keeping the hips stacked nice and steady. Last 2. Especially as that knee comes in, sometimes we have a tendency to round through the pelvis. Instead, as you bend that leg, think about your top hip bone sticking out behind you. It's going to really keep the work in the glutes. Press your leg side. Leg is fully parallel. Knees forward, toes forward. We pulse up and down. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at hip height. Now we rotate internally so that the hip is wrapped inward, your heel is facing up, your toe is facing down. Pulse up and down for 8. And yes, if you're wondering, why is this side so much more tired? It's because we really do a lot of work stabilizing with the supporting leg, and this top leg was just supporting on the other side. So there you go, mystery solved. Good. Lower the leg down, stack the legs on top of one another. Just rest for a second. Breathe in and out. Dissociate for about 3 seconds if you need to. When you're ready, stack the hips once more. We're going to do our big old circles. So hip on top of hip. Lift your leg to hip height. Now we extend the leg directly side, point the toe. We turn the leg out. So toe and knee face upward. Bring the leg up toward the ceiling. Bring it forward, and you exhale, press into the strap, bring it back. Flip. Bring it up to whichever degree you feel comfortable with without smashing your side into the mat. And bring it back. Right leg comes up, or top leg comes up. Big breath in, exhale. Kick on the deep core to bring it to your side. Now we reverse. 3 large in this direction. Leg forward, leg up, and press down, keeping that nice posture in your waist. Leg forward, leg up, and leg down. Last one. Some good glute work happening here. And all the way down, and inner thighs too. Good. Bend your leg, lower it down, give yourself a pound out through the outer thigh or glute if you need to. Rotate onto your back. I'm gonna get this yoga block out of the way. Goodbye. Head down on the headrest. Since we have the strap that we were just using, you're going to place the nearest foot into it, hopefully yours. Extend your leg up to the ceiling. Cross your free ankle over the supporting knee. Bend that knee with the strap on it, or that, you know what I mean. Bend the strap leg. Let the carriage pull you a little closer. Let the springs pull you in. You are going to push on your right thigh just a little bit to give yourself this opposing stretch after we did that glute work. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. When you're ready, extend that leg up. You're going to reach for the other strap. Anchor yourself. Remove the strap, place it where you got it, or where it should be. Extend the right leg up. Or the second leg, I should say. Cross the opposite leg, bend your knee. And now let's let the springs pull the carriage back in ever so slightly. Press out and away on your top knee. Big breath in. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Oops, it's my ropes getting caught. Let's take the strap off of the foot and we will move on. Now you can stay on a heavy and a light for the scooter stretch, or you can peel off the light. Just do one heavy. We'll hop the standing foot forward. Bring your back knee down to the mat. And if you feel like this is just hanging out in your low back, in your lumbar spine, you can just bring the pelvis to a more neutral position so you're not, kind of giving hell to your low back. You want to press away, open your chest. Alternatively, you can bring your forearms down to the foot bar if you like. You can press the carriage back and forth, just sort of floss this one a little bit if you like. Find the positions that feel good to you. Good. You want to feel that hip stretch on the right side. Good. Both hands to the foot bar. Walk your right hand a little closer to the left hand. Make sure you're feeling nice and grounded here. Left arm reaches up. You can choose to arch back if that feels good, or my personal favorite, twist over to the left side. Look behind you and imagine like your rib cage is a towel that you're wringing out. You want that sensation of twisting through the thoracic spine, through that rib area to come back. Both hands back to the foot bar. Close the stopper now. Widen your hands a little bit more. Take your split or your hamstring stretch. The main objective here is straighten out the front leg as best as you can, or as much as you like. Your back leg can straighten to the best of your ability, or you can just kind of hinge back, straighten the front leg, keep the back leg bent. When you're ready, bring it all the way to a close. We will go over to the other side. We'll do that whole stretch on the other side. So front foot aligns with the front edge of your machine. Back foot aligns with the shoulder block behind you. So pressing back, keeping your chest lifted at first. If you feel like this is hanging out too much in the low back, square off the hips. Make sure you are not giving a tuck, but not arching back, just in your neutral spine. Probably will feel this localized a bit more in the hip. Good. And if you like, forearms down to the foot bar. You can sort of wing it back and forth. Just breathe through it. Really want to stretch through the front of the hip on the left side. Whatever works for you works for me. Both hands to the bar. Walk your left hand a little closer to your right hand. Really ground yourself on that left hand so you're not hanging out with your shoulders by your ears. Right arm up. You can arch back if you like that. It doesn't work great for my body, so I'm going to twist over to the right. Wring the towel out through your rib cage. Press back as much as you enjoy. Keeping that twist. Both hands to the foot bar again. Now, either finding your hamstring stretch, going back on your hinge, front leg straight, back leg bent, or going into your full split where you really do your best to straighten out both legs here. Big breath in. You can either hang out there statically or come out and in your will. Good. Press all the way out. And draw the carriage to a close. You are all done. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I have new workouts all the time. And if you're not a member of my membership, you should really sign up. There is the extended full-length version of this workout with fun new challenges. I also have almost 100 exclusive workouts there, including lots of fun challenges, a variety of props, lengths, difficulty levels. If you want to take your practice to the next level, that's the place to do it. Thank you so much to my members for all of your support. I could not be doing this without you. Extra special thanks to the folks who have been with me for 6 months or more, my growing group. Appreciate your loyalty, and big thanks to my year-plus crew. I could not be doing this without all of you. I can't wait to celebrate our 2-year anniversary for some of you pretty soon. It's going to be great. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.